What's been good, YouTube? This is Andy here from Real All Around Gaming, and I'm starting a new segment where at the beginning of the battle I will go over the team and my thoughts and at the beginning of the battle. So as you can see is my team, I'm using my old volturn team that I used back in April. I decided that I really like this team a lot. I think I did a really nice job. I just played really shitty. That's why I started to not like it a little bit. So let's go into deep depth on it. Rotom and Caesar is the Volt Turning Core with U-Turn. Rotom is a Resto Chesto set for surviving long periods of time. Infernape is my Wall Breaker slash U-Turner. Caesar is my Choice Bander and a U-Turner. Donphan is one of the most important members on the team. He can rapid spin entry hazards off of my side, and he can also give the other team entry hazards. And not to mention, Donphan is a flippin' beast. It has humongous attack and pretty good stab. Celebi is my sweeper. It's a nasty plot set, and I'm also running the special defensive Jirachi, which is my wisher and my status inducer. Now let's look at my opponent's team. His Rotom W, I didn't really get to see the set, but it is his Scouter. By the way, he's also running a Volturn team, as you can see, but it's really strange. It looks like it needs rain support, but Dusclops just seems out of the norm for that. But anyways, Swampert is his Stealth Rocker. Tornadus is his Life Orb Sweeper. Caesar is his Scouter and probably more than likely Choice Band set. Dusclops is his Wall, and Starmie is his Rapid Spinner, and maybe a Special Sweeper. Now, my sweeper is Celebi, and Celebi looks like it's not going to have any trouble with the team. The only troublesome Pokemon is going to be definitely that Tornadus. So if I can take out that Tornadus, I can probably sweep his team. His team, if I had that team, I would definitely get rid of Dusclops and replace it with a Politoed, because it looks pretty solid if you got rid of that Dusclops and replaced it with Politoed. So let's get into the battle. Let's see how I do on this one. So the battle is starting here, and I predict him to lead off with his Rotom, but he leads off with his Dusclops, which is his Wall. I found that kind of strange because that's kind of like 4th gen style, but so I'm just gonna Volt Switch out of there because I don't want to have anything to do with that. I do not want to get Will-O-Wisp. I was predicting the Will-O-Wisp, but I go into Donphan because I really don't have anything else to take. I could have gone to Infernape, but I don't know what I didn't know what he was gonna do. I kind of predicted the Will-O-Wisp though. But Donphan, it doesn't really matter if he's burnt. It just sucks that I'm taking 1/16 damage every time. Actually, technically 1/8, but then I get the lefties back. And he's not really an attacker. He just sets up Stealth Rocks. So now I'm going to go into my Rotom W to take that taunt, which is not a big deal. And at the beginning of a match, I really like to play safe. I knew that Swampert was coming in, but I still went for the Volt Switch because just in case he would have sent in something else. At the beginning of a match, you should always play safe. Never over-predict. That is just how the start of a losing battle happens. So he sets up a Stealth Rocks, which puts me at a huge handicap because I don't have mine up, and we both have a Volturn team. So we're both going to be doing a lot of switching. And he realizes that he does not want to take another Hydro Pump because that first one was deadly. So he switches into his Wall, Dusclops, which is a pretty good Wall, except it does not have any good reliable recovery. So I go for the Hidden Power. I don't know if it was Hidden Power Grass or Hidden Power Ice, so I was just like, YOLO, I'm going to hit it. And it appears to be nothing, because I can't tell what it is. I was hoping it was Grass, but it was probably more than likely Ice. So now I'm just going to Volt Switch out. I'm going to hit that Ghost with my Electricity. I don't understand why Volt Switch is a special move when you clearly hit him. He goes for the Nightshade, which is really going to hurt my Donphan. Donphan is blessed with a pretty nice HP stat, but still. I'm taking 1/16 damage every single turn. And I need to set up my Stealth Rocks because that Tornadus is the only problem to my team, and if I can take out that Tornadus, I can probably sweep his team. I should have said that in the intro, though, because that is just key. Stealth Rocks in a Weather War, in a Volt Turning War, is absolutely key. I don't have a ghost though, because it's not really necessary, but just constantly putting up is good. So now I'm switching out because I don't want to take any more burn damage because I might need him to rapid spin later. Nothing on my team is really weak to Stealth Rocks, it just sucks taking 12.5% every single switch in. I send in my bitch to take in that Nightshade. I'm sick of these mainstream nicknames. Bitch is kind of mainstream, but you guys know me. I think that stuff is funny. If I see another balloon named Mario, I swear I'm gonna drive my car into a school. I can't take it anymore. Some of the nicknames are just getting ridiculous. So he realizes this Rotom is just a problem to his team. So he thinks he's almost got me, but I go for the rest, and he probably painfully watches all my HP go back up. All 233 of it. See, I'm good at mental math, guys. I'm good at it. In the last video, I kind of embarrassed myself at it, though. We're both nom, and it looked like he's a leftover set. He's probably, and look, I outspeed him here, which sucks. So he's probably that like 112 HP bulky set that the people used at the beginning of 5th gen when they realized how OP Rotom is because he only has one weakness. So now I'm going to send in my special wall Jirachi, named Jirachi, because, well, I'm not going to go over that. And I take like 6% from that Stealth Rocks because I'm Steel type. He's going to Volt Switch. I knew that was coming. I almost went to Donphan, but I did not want to take a Hydro Pump just in case. Now he's going to go into his Tornadus, which is really good because he's going to take some massive damage from that Stealth Rocks. The Tornadus is just swagalicious. Look at that tail coming out the back, and look at those muscles. He's just going to U-turn, and look how much damage this does. This is non-stab coming from a base 115 attack, I believe. Actually, 115 is pretty good. It's better than a Fernate, but it's non-stab, and I'm max HP, and that did a lot. Well, it didn't do a lot, it just did a lot for being such a shitty move. Now he's going to go into a Caesar, and I was just going for the Body Slam to hit something on the switch because I knew he was going to U-turn. Or some shenanigans like that. And I do not get the paralysis. I'm thinking about switching that with Thunder Wave, but now he's probably thinking my Jirachi has U-turn because this is a volturn team, but I carry the Fire Punch. And I was really, really hoping that this would kill. I almost didn't do it because I was afraid it wasn't going to kill, but it looks like I turned him into a Firefly. LOL. Pun intended. I get the crit, though. I think that mattered because Jirachi, I don't have any attack investment. I'll have to calc that. I'll probably post in the description or in the comments or something. So now it sends in Ninja Star. Pretty creative nickname. I'm okay with that one. I've never seen that, but Patrick is the most common name for a Starmie. If I see that, I'm driving my car into a school. And he goes to Rapid Spin, which sucks, because that puts me at a huge disadvantage. If you don't have Stealth Rocks up, you are a square, and you are at a humongous disadvantage. And I'm just going to wish up because I wasn't sure what he was going to do. I probably thought he was going to Rapid Spin, but I was hoping that he didn't. And we're going to nom our lefties. Now, I don't know what I did here. I think I was predicting a switch. Or maybe hoping he would over-predict. So I go into Donphan because he really needs some of that wishing, help, loving. And he gets blasted in the face by a Hydro Pump. I am such a good trainer. I let my Pokemon take Hydro Pumps all the time because I love them so much. Donphan, you did really well. I was just hoping you could get some more Stealth Rocks off. But, meh. We can play around that. The problem is not being able to Rapid Spin. That is a huge problem because now my Pokemon are going to take a lot of damage. The only Pokemon who aren't affected by Stealth Rocks pretty much are Celebi and Jirachi and Donphan. But the other three, my Volt turning, or U-turning, they take a shit ton from that. 12.5% every time. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it adds up. So now he knows that he does not want to take a Hydro Pump. at all. So he goes into his wall, which is surprisingly his death fire. He lets me take out his wall early in the game, which is nice because all he has left is that Swampert to tank hits. And now he's gonna send out his Life Orb Sweeper, free of entry hazards, which sucks for me, and he's just gonna U-turn out, and that is gonna do a lot. And my Rotom W is just doing work in this battle. I'm not playing around anymore. I'm just gonna go for that Hydro Pump. Don't mess with somebody with access to an industrial power hose. And that, oh no, I go for Volt Switch, sorry. Yeah, that just ruined my moment. That just ruined it. What a buzzkill Swampert is. Now he's gonna switch out because he knows he doesn't want to take a Hydro Pump, but he makes an idiot play here. This was definitely not good for him. He should have realized that my Celebi was my sweeper, because it's kind of pretty much obvious. I mean, looking at my team, it's obvious Celebi is my sweeper. I haven't sent him out yet. Maybe that Infernape could be a Swords Dance. Maybe that's what he's thinking, but I don't know. I found this guy on the Smogon Wi-Fi Battle Finder, so he should be competitively viable. Most people on Smogon, they're not the best at team building, but they are competitively viable. I'm not trying to make myself look like I'm all big or anything, but I'm not the best. Trust me, I'm not the best. But I think that I'm pretty good, but I don't think I'm the best. So now I Volt Switch out of there, hoping maybe that I won a speed tie last time, and maybe he would win this time, but no, I don't think it's a speed tie. I think so. Now I know I can outspeed everything on his team since I won that speed tie, so I'm gonna send in Celebi. Look how much I did. That is crazy. He might be choice bet. No, he has a leftovers, but that just did a lot, like 1/4. Now he's sending Ninja because that is his pretty much his one hope. He goes for the Ice Beam. And I knew that I know Celebi can take this. I know. But I live, which is great. Living is always fun. And I'm just gonna nom Giga Drain, suck the life out of him. I wonder what it's like to be Giga Drained in real life. 1.21 gigawatts? No, that's different. Sorry, sometimes I talk to myself. I don't know. Talking to yourself is somewhat comforting, I must admit. So I take a huge chunk out of that Starmie, and I get a huge chunk back. I get like 200, like a 100 back. And now I know I can outspeed, and I'm just gonna nom Giga Drain that 3 HP that you had left. And I'm gonna take more from my Life Orb. Now, Life Orb on this Nasty Plot set is absolutely necessary. It scores so many one-hit KOs that you wouldn't have got. And you get the Giga Drain back. So, this is Faladran set. Look it up. It's got like, I can't remember, I think it's like 220 HP EVs and max at special attack. And just enough speed to outspeed base 61 Pokemon. And nice last Pokemon, Swampert. Swampert has not a chance in hell of living that. So GG before, I can't remember your numbers, I think it was that, but GG. Thanks for watching. Please remember to leave a big like if you liked it, and subscribe, or else you are going to be missing out. Alright, deuces.